Welcome to the #1 podcast out of Bassham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Chop.
The Whiskey Wizard, Matt.
Gator.
And Blake.
Five-man crew. Damn.
Yeah, that was cool.
The Pented.
I like your code name.
Code name?
Every time I show up, I bring.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it works.
Wizard.
It suits him.
Yeah, code names are cool.
Do you want a code name now, Chris?
He's left
Is
out.
that your implication?
Why didn't I come up with a code name yet? I've been doing this. He's far advanced.
You're the only person that goes by, like, their first birth name.
Yeah.
Well, Blake does too.
No,
No.
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 not his first name.
Oh,
it's a secret.
I
It's
get
a
it.
pen name. It's a...
No,
An alias.
I get it now. I know what you're.
I guess in Gator. Gator's actually...
Yeah, it's just,
It's his middle name.
yeah.
Chop doesn't go by any of his names.
Except it's his actual name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, it is. Some people don't realize this.
Dude, what's funny is it's not like in the normal spot of a name on his driver's license, but he did sign his signature to say Chop, like in all capital letters. So it says Chop on his driver's license.
That's a fact.
Have you ever introduced yourself to someone as Chop and they're like, wait, what?
Yes.
I've
Like a
seen it.
lot.
How do you think we discovered it said Chop on his driver's license?
See, I feel like normally, I don't know. I feel like in today's world, you're like, I'm Chop. And they're like, okay.
You know that I've only met one other person that went.
I didn't know.
I didn't know any other person did.
Yeah, who
I've
is this
known
now?
two chops.
I
You
know.
have?
I have.
I know. Next time I go renew my driver's license, I'm going to sign it something so it says that on my driver's license.
What's it going to be?
Something crazy.
I don't
He's
know
gonna
yet.
Literally write something crazy.
Golf.
I identify as golf. I got to go for 8 hours. I'll be back drunk.
What's 4 letters, too? It's like basic.
Hey, you call me basic?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
So do you want to see what's in the box?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I got a surprise today.
It's an actual surprise. Surprise! I've been
The
like
Whiskey Wizard.
Oh, man.
Whiskey Wizard doth provide.
the whiskey. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh,
That's pretty fucking cool.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum, bum,
Pretty
bum.
fucking cool. That's fucking cool shit, dude. Damn.
That definitely needs to go up on the shelf.
Dude.
It's good radio. They still don't know.
Dude, oh
I know.
my God.
You should just not tell them.
No.
I figured
That's so cool.
It was of the season, so they had it at the counter at your local.
Yeah, dude, Hatch chili season. I love it.
They said they got it in yesterday.
Yeah, no, fuck them. They need to. The audience needs to wait until we review the whiskey. They
look
can
at the
find
bottom
out.
of
They
it.
can find out what it.
Look at the
It's,
bottom of
so
it.
I'll tell you, it's Canton Distillery brand whiskey. I'll tell you that.
It's pretty dope.
Look at the bottom, dude. Real quick.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Dude,
that's cool.
that's
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
wild,
We'll
bro.
talk about it later. I'm excited.
I can't believe how fucking cool this is.
It's one of the first whiskeys that's come out to a theme song.
It better be good.
All right.
Dude, I don't care if it's good. It looks fucking cool as shit. How can
Get
it
that.
not be good either if it looks that cool, right?
The bottle is staying forever, regardless.
This is one of those things, like, even if it tastes bad, you're like,
I think your code name sticks.
Yeah, it works.
yeah.
Shut the The second one was slightly better.
Yeah, I
cute.
think so.
Oh man, that's unique, dude. I haven't heard a pop like that ever.
What? What are you laughing at?
Just it looks awkward to pour.
It is.
Man, oh man, what a great weekend of sports we just had.
I know.
It was a sports ball weekend.
Wait, who got my fucking Texas
Sports
titties?
ball weekend.
I did.
No, that's not. You can have the American titties.
It goes worth mentioning
Okay,
that the
American
Longhorns beat Alabama for the first time in 40 fucking years.
And it was the first time Alabama lost at home in like 40 games.
Yep, exactly. Which is all pretty cool shit. And then there was really badass fights.
And
Sean-
Dallas Cowboys fucking romped the Giants. Like,
Yeah.
romped the Giants.
That's
Sean's-
probably the worst Monday night football game.
Dude,
ever.
that was fucking wild. So I wasn't actually watching the game, but my opponent in fantasy football had the Cowboys defense, and they, it starts at 10 points or whatever, and I was like, okay, whatever. They got a sack or something and went up to 13.
Yeah, but usually it starts at 10 and it goes down.
Yeah. Motherfuckers ended up with like 39 points. I think it was like the highest
And
scoring
37.
thing in the league. Like,
Yeah, the highest scored.
and like not even just for defense though. Like I think it outscored every fucking
It was like
position in the league.
There was like, yeah, it was bad.
That's awesome.
It was a shutout. There was 7 sacks. There was like 5 interceptions.
2
Or
touchdowns.
5 turnovers, I guess.
2
It
touchdowns.
was a
Defensive
defense
touchdowns?
2 defensive touchdowns.
Dang.
It was, yep. And then Monday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers goes down after.
Yeah.
That's got to be planned, right? He just wanted to get paid.
There was a lot of hype behind it.
Also, can you like fake a torn whatever the fuck he had?
Achilles,
I
right?
don't think so.
He doesn't have to fake it. He's fucking 70 years old. He just goes out there and breaks a hip, and he's like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's still gonna hurt.
And
though, bro.
when you get to be a certain age, they stop like trying to fix the shit. You're just like, my shit's broken. Like, that's gonna be forever. Here's
Here.
some pills to last you for the
yeah,
rest
and here's
of
a
your
piece
life.
of wood. Put this on the ground and the other end of it.
Yeah, you should probably see chiropractors.
Here, let's take a shot.
Cheers.
No, man. Go long.
Oh. And then the fights.
And then there's a new middleweight champion.
I did
the
not
world.
see that coming at all.
No,
Right.
definitely not.
Sean Strickland, you're a bad motherfucker. Great job.
And dude, I'll admit it. I picked Adesanya. Like I like Strickland. I'm glad he won. I'm happy for him. I ended up catching myself like rooting for him
Yeah.
even though he was the winner. Usually I'm rooting for the underdog, you know?
Yep.
Well, I mean, he was the underdog.
But yeah, but not once the fight started.
Yeah.
Pretty much as soon as the fight started, I think he knocked him out in round 1.
Yeah.
It didn't end there, but like he hit him square and Adesanya collapsed.
And then he beat him for 4 more straight rounds.
Yeah.
That's-
Dominated the octagon, completely dominate. Like, no, we're gonna go where I say we go.
That was a good fight. Good fight card. Great weekend.
Also, the two of Asa fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was kind of a bummer though.
Yeah. But
What happened?
Two of us lost.
Yeah.
That's all.
so we didn't get to see him take a shoey.
Did he get knocked out?
He got beat up.
Was
it
I
a
think
decision?
he did get knocked out. I'm sure he got
I think he
knocked out.
did. Yeah.
Damn. Who knocked him out?
So that was
Some guy that was like a little bigger.
Did y'all see Roy Nelson's doing a
Bare knuckle?
Yeah. Damn, dude.
That's crazy.
That's
bro.
fucking scary.
Did
is
you
what
see how
that is.
huge he is and like how he walks? And you're like, God damn, dude, that guy he's like an ogre, bro. It's fucking scary.
Yeah. And he hits hard. He always has.
Yeah, he's athletic as fuck. And
Yeah.
but he's fat.
yeah, but he's
really fat.
there's like speed and power packed in him.
Bro, and he's
That's kind of scary when there's a fat guy. There's like a fat guy, but he's also really
He
athletic.
can kick
Like
you in the head.
and
yeah.
he's been fighting for 10 fucking years.
I watched a video
Yeah,
of
dude.
there's a dude that it's
Like
a
for real fight.
Yeah.
Fighting some of the best in the world.
And then
at one
different
point.
leagues and shit. Like
it's like a 6'4", 280-pound black dude, and he starts like breakdancing, and somebody doing a reaction to it was like, "All right, come with me. You're signing up with LSU right now. We
Yeah,
have our new
that's-
left tackle."
That's scary. Like I don't know. He doesn't seem that big. He doesn't seem that tall. I guess he is, right? Roy Nelson.
Yeah.
Is he tall?
I think
No,
it's like over
he's not.
6
He's
feet,
not that
right?
tall, but he's set. But he also works all the time. I actually like time ago when he's fighting, like and so actually he posts all, and he's been working out the whole.
How do you
fucking
maintain
time.
a body like that?
Drink a lot of beer.
He likes cheeseburgers and beer.
I mean,
He's 6 foot even.
so do I. I get it. But he's a knockout machine.
How much does he weigh?
But he does cheeseburgers and beer and like trains, and that's it. Like that's all.
That's his shit.
He's 265 and 6 foot. So
I bet a lot of that's muscle too.
he's a big boy.
I think I can imagine somebody in my head.
So some motherfuckers found pennies in their chicken nuggies, which I mean, you know, chicken nuggies are the best thing on the menu at McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
So now you're getting paid to eat chicken nuggies. Like I don't see what the complaint is.
I think some people are hurting their teeth, maybe.
No,
Yeah, I would like it in the box, not like as a surprise inside the snack.
I mean, it's better than like a tooth. You know,
Oh yeah.
like there's a tooth in my chicken
when it
nugget.
comes to shit that could be in the chicken nuggets,
Yeah, there was somebody else recently took a picture and it went all viral and stuff about they had a rat's foot in their. It was Olive Garden. It's like an Olive Garden super salad or
I'm not
something
eating
like
there
that.
anymore.
did you see the rat video for the rat filled oil fryer?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Bet that
But
thing tastes good.
what's crazy-
Done.
What's crazy about the rat foot though is like it had to have been severed. You know what I mean?
Maybe
got
it was
chopped up by
mechanically
the salad
separated.
machine.
Mechanically separated.
Maybe they had a dead
Those rat
rat.
traps can be ruthless, bro.
They was-
Taking legs off.
Yeah, they have a salad machine.
Snap.
Chops it all up.
And you just throw it.
The
you just
rat's
throw it
like,
in
oh,
the-
I gotta leave that leg there. I'm out of
That's
here.
all they found was the leg.
Taking this cheese.
It
though.
just like the foot basically.
They weren't sure like that tomato was actually
So it begs the question though.
kidney beans. Weren't
Like
really beans.
6-ish years ago, I think, a lady was like, "There's a human finger in my chili from Wendy's,"
I remember that.
and it ended up being that it was a hoax. She fucking cooked it and then took it to a Chili's that was, or a Wendy's, sorry, and threw it in the chili that was like a few hours from where she lived. And she got caught, and her husband did prison time.
How did she get caught?
I don't know.
Where'd you get
And
the
whose
Somebody
finger
was
was it?
pissed off about missing a finger. dude.
Yeah, dude. What's up?
Okay, so
You know,
apparently,
that bitch right there cut my finger off.
apparently, the husband sourced the finger from a coworker of his that was in a like industrial accident.
What the fuck?
Weirdo.
Like your buddy gets his finger cut off.
Did he get in trouble too?
Oh yeah, no, not the guy that lost his finger. The husband and the wife did.
The guy that lost his finger should have gotten in trouble too.
What
dude.
if he was going to
Because you know the only way he did that is there was some kind of agreement that he would get some percentage.
Yeah,
of
he's
the
like, hey,
payout.
Gary, let me get your finger. I'll give you 15% on the back end.
No, this is
Yeah.
a crime of opportunity. He got his finger caught, and then they rushed him off to the hospital. And homeboy was like, "There's a finger right there. I see it. They didn't find it. I found it."
No, okay. What this was the guy that got his finger chopped off was like, I can't do it because
I'm missing a finger.
It's me.
so I need you to do this, homie. And then homie was like,
He's the mastermind and got away with it.
yeah.
I like that too.
Damn. But at what cost? A
finger.
finger?
Yeah.
A few digits?
Well, apparently he lost a finger.
You wouldn't give up
Yeah,
a
and I don't-
finger for like
I
a
don't-
huge payout. What? How much would it cost?
Dude, if
for-
I already lost it and I still had it with me, I'd be like, how much you got?
The thing is, though, like, I don't think they won the lawsuit, so he didn't get shit.
No, he's lucky to
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Sourcing.
fucking he mastermind deal.
Don't fuck with Dave, bro. He'll
How did-
find out.
He was trafficking fingers, dude.
How did? I wonder how they got caught. I guess they put the pieces together.
Did some investigating, bro.
They're
Yeah.
probably like, this is so dumb. Like, why did you? They're like, you put this finger in there. There's no way there's a finger
Where's
in
the
the
rest
chili.
of that person?
Maybe they fingerprinted the finger.
I was going to say, maybe, yeah.
It's
Maybe
like, turns
so.
out we take all the fingers out of the chili before we serve it to people. So that's where you'd be wrong.
So you fucked up.
Yeah.
All our employees have all their fingers. They'll have to die.
So, would you rather find a finger, a rat foot, or a penny?
A penny.
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 All right, a finger or a rat foot.
Rat
Finger.
foot.
Ooh, good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a finger would be a better story.
Do I
Be
find
a
it?
better story.
Do
but-
I find it before or after I bite into it?
oh,
I
you
mean-
bit it.
You can eat the rat foot. That's the whole point. It's hard to chew.
It's probably hard to
fingernail
chew
and
through a
stuff.
rat foot, also.
No, you can break those bones. You might not enjoy it going down, but you'll get it.
I'm always mad on this.
Yeah, I think finger's the good story.
Dang. How you going to eat a finger?
Well, you're not. You're gonna pick it out of your teeth.
The
and
whole
be like,
point of
People
the
chew on
thing
their
is
fingers
they
all the
put
time.
shit in your chili. You have to eat it.
Oh,
Do you
you
want
have
to eat
to
the
eat it?
penny? Do you want to eat the
This
rat
stuff-
foot? Or do you want to eat the finger?
These are fear factor rules, not.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody wants to eat the penny because it's a penny.
Who hasn't put a penny in their mouth?
Who doesn't want to make money just by eating?
I think I'm taking the finger.
Good luck biting through that motherfucker. You're going to hurt
Yeah,
your teeth,
no,
dude.
no. I'm going to take the finger. And the reason
It's
is
cooked, I guess. You know.
we've talked about this before, but like, given the opportunity to try ethically sourced, human meat,
This isn't ethically sourced, though.
How's it?
It's from an industrial accident. The dude's trying to get a payout. And instead of you being like, there's shit in my chili.
yeah, but like, I didn't have to kill anybody to get it, or I didn't chop his finger off.
Do you think the finger's
As far
more
as they know.
nutritious than the rat foot?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tastes like pussy.
Do you think the rat foot's been in less disgusting things?
I think
than the
both-
finger's been in?
For some reason, I think that both the rat foot and the and the finger, having been cooked in the chili, is probably safer than the penny.
What do you mean? Safer from what perspective? It's copper, bro. Copper doesn't. It's antibacterial, and
Yeah,
Copper's fine.
so it's gonna be.
but it's
Better
also
than
been like
Jizzed on
Touched.
and like,
by everybody.
Well, what do you think
All
that
of
like
the fingers
rat
have
foot
touched
did
it.
and that finger did? That finger touched a lot of pennies, dude.
Dude, the
That
finger.
a lot of people touched. You know what I'm saying?
that's actually a valid point. But
And the
I'm
fingernail,
guessing.
it's got like shit under the fingernail. Like that's gnarly, dude. How you gonna bite?
Yeah, but it
through
also
the fingernail?
sheds the skin, and like I'm sure that homeboy washed
Every
his hand,
7 years
his
it
finger
does
at
that.
some point.
What if it hasn't been 7 years yet? And he's had
And
his
the rat
finger
got
some
cooked in the
gnarly
chili, so he's fine. That's fine.
shit. Dude, it's all.
There's already
soft.
rats in the chili.
His bones are all soft and
Yeah.
everything. You just bite right in. Yeah,
It's like a salmon patty.
that finger is gonna fucking hurt your jaw.
Do you
dude.
guys like
It's
salmon
great.
patties where you get the little bones that you can chew up?
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I like the
good shit.
hamburger patties that have that shit.
No, that
least,
hurts.
least favorite thing about
What?
thin pieces.
The
No,
of
this in salmon patties they have little hourglass shaped bones, and they're soft. You can chew them up.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, I think it's awesome.
Can you eat
I like
fish
to
on your
skin
carnivore
myself.
diet?
Huh?
Can you eat fish on your carnivore?
Sure.
Never eat.
Yeah.
He eats like a bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to eat it raw.
So he goes and eats a fish, and then he goes and rummages one's trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right out of the trash.
Maul some hikers, and then you go
Looks for-
hibernate for a while.
I'm allowed to eat hikers too.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
It's carnivore for
Carnivore
sure,
diet.
dude.
Gotcha.
You just can't eat like their granola snacks. and shit.
how's not eating sushi?
So I did go to a sushi restaurant, and
You just gotta eat sashimi, right?
so
That's what I said.
Right.
dude, going
Oh yeah.
to a sushi restaurant on carnivore is fucking expensive because you just you're just eating like just the raw fish.
Just the raw fish.
None of the filler, none of the bullshit. Just
Can
the
I
raw
have
fish.
A plate of the flounder, please.
You're like a bear, dude.
So I did.
That's sick.
I did. They had an appetizer that was like a hot plate with Wagyu beef. I ate that
There's a really cool
and some chicken wings.
recipe I saw for a salmon
Chicken wings at the
smoothie.
sushi place?
Mm-hmm.
That's
You freeze like chunks of salmon and you.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So I went to another. This isn't the first
Salmon
time I've done
smoothie.
this, but I did it again recently.
Put some mayonnaise.
I found a
Yeah.
sushi place that had like freshwater bass.
Hot sauce.
That's kind of
sketchy.
yeah. That's
What?
sketchy.
What? Was it like?
It's the second time I've done it now.
Is it like farm raised?
Maybe, I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we caught it out of the golf course pond. It's delicious.
But they also had the other.
It's gray water for the neighborhood.
They had a freshwater eel also. It was weird.
But that makes more sense to me.
Also, the freshwater eel is cooked. Like unagi is fucking cooked.
Did
And
they
that's
have like bluegill and
that's
frogs, and red ear turtles and stuff?
kangaroo. You know.
Dude, I'm just gonna tell the story, and it is what it is. Okay, if you go down to the like Port O'Connor or any of those places where like fishing guides take you out in the bay and you catch fish, when you come back, there's usually a station right by the boat ramp where all the guides will clean all your fish. You know, you give them a tip or whatever. So there's just motherfuckers cleaning fish there all day,
Just
all
a
day.
tip, though.
And dude, more often than not, there's an Asian guy with a trash can, and he's going around and he's taking like the stuff that they throw away, like the head and the like backbone and all that shit, and he just throws it in a clean trash can, and then he takes that
He
somewhere
probably
and
makes
serves
fish stock out of it.
it. Well, so sushi restaurants cook the head of the fish, and that's fucking good. What is it like where they cut the first fin off and it makes like a little chicken wing that's got a little nugget of meat? And most people, when they're just filleting them, they just throw that shit away, right?
Right.
But if you clean it the right way, that shit, it really is good. But then there's also the head or like the collar, kama. Have you ever heard of kama? Kama.
Yeah.
So you get like, I've gotten like salmon kama before, and it's basically just the collarbone, that ring, and there's a whole bunch of fat in there. It's good.
Mm.
But I don't know about like, black drum kama
Yeah.
Fish is fish, right?
or fucking
No.
Tilapia,
no.
What I'm
tilapia.
so what trips me out at the sushi restaurants, I'm good with like I'll even eat this, but I don't like it. But all of the like roe options,
Mhm.
What does that mean?
it's basically eggs,
Oh.
and I'm not like a huge fan. Like
What-
I'll still eat it, but why?
I like it. They get stuck in your teeth, and you got to pop them.
Are they like tapioca balls?
like
or
an
what are they
eyeball?
like? Oh, they're balls.
But they're small, little tiny
Really
fish.
lot. Are they just like? Do they taste weird?
No, they taste like water.
Can you
When
put
you
hot
pop,
sauce
but
on
you
them?
pop them in your mouth.
Like stuff on them?
Sure. Put
Usually
fish
they-
sperm on them.
Usually they go on stuff. So like you'll get like a sushi roll and it'll have like a row of eggs on top
Row.
of it.
It'll have a row of row.
I don't know.
Row your boat.
Look, if it's like sprinkled on top of a roll or something, and whatever, it doesn't bother me. But like, there's people that order that. Like, they get a fucking little patty of rice and only fucking fish eggs on
Oh,
it.
dude, no. So they'll take seaweed and make the cup that's supposed to have like rice and fish and shit in it.
Mhm.
They'll take that, and it's just a cup, and then they fill it full of fish eggs.
Yeah.
Like nothing else.
Good God.
That's gross to me because now you're biting seaweed and fish eggs are squirting out into your cheeks.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like that's too much. That's too much.
I don't mind it. Like I said, if it's like a topping on a roll or something, sure, whatever. Like that's fine.
Some of that shit. I've had.
I did see a guy on Alone, that show Alone. I've talked about it before. I saw a guy that caught a fish, very first fish that he had caught, right? Like he hadn't eaten in 3 days. And he catches this fish, takes it out, and he cuts it open, and he was like, oh, look, there's all this roe in here. And then he's like, I'm not really a fish guy, but like I got to try to eat this, And then he starts scooping the fish eggs out, which is like pure protein. Like that's fucking gold out there, He's scooping the fish eggs out and putting them in his mouth and then like gagging and spitting them out. And it's like, bro, you don't belong here. You know what I mean? Like you're not cut out for this shit.
Well, that's different. Like when they'll take the can.
I don't know that I want flavored caviar,
Dude.
but I'm talking about my point is if you can't
good.
eat raw fish, you don't belong on Alone.
It's little.
You know?
You know how they like get in your. It's like little.
Yeah, they
you-
pop.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think you've had it, but because I've had sushi with particular get their brand whatever roll, it has that.
But at least it doesn't have pennies in it, right? And I guess where I wanted to go earlier when we were talking about the pennies and shit, everybody knows what a penny tastes like. And if you say you don't, you're fucking lying. Like, I don't remember a time where I put a penny in my mouth, but I absolutely know what that, like I must have. You know what I'm saying? I
sure.
did because I know what that tastes like.
Yeah, tastes like blood.
But but tastes like human blood. You know?
Why is it so metallic?
But as soon as I got through that process, that was like everybody knows what a penny tastes like. I went, that means everybody has put a penny in their mouth, like everybody,
And then got sick immediately.
dude.
They had the flu in 4 minutes.
That means multiple people. First of all, pennies are fucking gross. When I think of pennies, they're like stuck to the bottom of a cup holder. You
They
know,
have like Coke on them and stuff.
Also, probably the penny that got put in your mouth was in somebody else's mouth.
oh for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Somebody else does something because they'll fit in your ear.
And I don't know why pennies are grosser, right? Just because they're fucking pennies, right? Like a quarter, it's a quarter.
They seem to hold more grind.
No
But people
brown.
don't really pay in coins, and maybe they're getting touchless. Maybe a penny.
But that's when I would have done it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't really use pennies for much anymore.
Dude, I throw those
Yeah.
away.
Throw away.
Like, look, I got it like that. You know what I mean? I'm not
'Cause the
trying.
bank-
not trying to flex here,
if
but
you went to the bank with them, they'd be like, "We don't want those."
yeah, nobody wants them.
If it's a penny before 82, you should save it.
You take it a Coinstar and
Pennies before 82 were made of actual copper, whereas now they're like a compound. So the value of the copper in a penny before 82 is worth more than a penny.
How much more? Because if it's like a penny and a half, I'm still gonna throw that shit away.
The last time I looked was several years ago, but even at that time, it was like 2.2 cents.
I think if you melt down currency for the copper,
No, but so you can't do that. However,
How do
they do use it as
it's built into
they do use coins
Lincoln
as
does.
bullion. So like you can buy
like
quarters.
chicken stock,
Yeah.
You can buy quarters from before
cubes, you
1964,
get pennies.
and they're made out of pure silver. So a quarter from pre 64 is worth like it's a lot.
$10 or something.
Yeah.
Because like however much you got a quarter ounce. What's that? And you got
So at the time that I remember doing it, it was something along the line like they sell it in weight, right? It's
Copper?
not by
Wait, what are we talking about?
metals, precious metals.
You could
Precious
probably get a dime bag for it. that's what I'm
Precious
saying.
metals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It fits a dime perfectly, so you can save it.
I remember I had
Yeah.
invested like probably a few $100s into like silver bullion,
precious
so
metals?
like pre 64 quarters, and
Chris, have you ever
It was
invested in
probably
precious
like-
metals?
15, 20 quarters, and it was like a few $100s.
I
That's
bet it's
really
worth
cool,
more
though.
now if you.
I don't. I was broke, bro.
He pawned it.
Yeah.
Bought a dime bag.
You bought it.
You were like, this quarter's worth $10, and he was like, "Fuck you, it's worth a quarter."
Coinstar.
Took that bitch to a coin star from Paris.
Do you want to donate this to charity?
My money doesn't jingle jingle. It folds.
Sorry, John.
All right, let's take a shot.
Pass this up
So
there, please.
genuinely, the outcome was I bought it. It was like a $300-ish that I think I put into it, and then probably about 9 months to a year later, I sold it at basically the same price because
Are you done selling your Bitcoin for mushrooms?
the buyer was basically buying it under the standard value, right? So like I bought it at the value of silver at the time. The
Sure.
buyer that I found that was local buying it under the value. So it had gone up, but I broke even, basically,
Yeah.
the way it worked.
That's a horrible story.
Yeah.
Like just the worst.
You tell it so horribly.
Not as bad as the Bitcoin story.
Yeah, that's not true out of my balls. So what have we learned?
How much acid could you buy with
0.
10 Bitcoin nowadays?
Probably still 0.
No, it was like 100 and something.
Well, it was
Yeah,
100. Well, how much acid could you get for 100 Bitcoin now?
$100.
Like all of
a
it in
lot.
the world?
Yeah.
Cheers. Hey, but luckily you never broke the law.
That's
Kind of.
kind
true.
of.
But dude, what's crazy is like back then, $100 is $100.
Somebody else didn't break the law.
And Bitcoin is make believe.
Bitcoin was 70 cents on the dollar. So we had 100 and I think it was like 120 to get $100 to buy close to $100 to buy 10 hits of acid.
But you bought fucking
Nothing.
0.
And now I don't have money.
You'd be a lot better off if you had 100.
Yeah.
Well, I probably would have tried to buy the drug too.
You would have
so
been a
right
lot
if
better
there
off
was-
if you had 120 Bitcoin a few years ago.
Yeah, like some millions of.
I haven't looked at I have a bunch of Dogecoin. Am I rich yet?
Probably.
Oh, you didn't hear about the Dogecoin price
Collapse?
explosion?
And then complete fucking crash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be how it went.
Yeah, but you invested. It was like a small several hundred.
I think it was like $200 worth of Dogecoin, but it's like millions of Dogecoins.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because they're worth like 7 micro pennies or something.
But the idea is like maybe one day they'll be worth 1. If they can get up to 1, then I'm fucking set. You know?
Yeah.
That'd
Maybe.
be pretty rad.
Elon Musk might take over.
Did y'all see that picture of the? I think somebody sent it to us. That was it was a picture of a car that had a big ass sticker on the back windshield that said Elon Musk is like.
Oh, what did it? Yeah.
Elon Musk isn't.
Oh,
an
it said
idiot or something.
no. It said Elon Musk is not retarded.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't. Is that a thank you? Like what? You know what I mean? Like if Elon Musk saw that, would he be upset or would he be like?
Would you argue with the person?
No, that's the thing. Is like I don't know that there's anybody that can like get mad at that because I don't even know what it means. I beg to differ. Like what?
I mean, he literally is mentally handicapped. Literally,
What? He's just like on the spectrum or
he's
something.
autistic. Yeah.
Asperger's.
Is he?
Asperger's.
No way.
Yeah.
That's why he makes such a cars. And goes.
He's gonna try to take over the world. I'm telling
I
you.
heard he's pretty good at piano too.
Choo-choo trains are next. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be kind of wild.
Actually, doesn't he have a plan for like a rail system?
Doesn't he have one in like Vegas?
A tunnel.
Oh, it's a tunnel.
It's tunnels. Yeah, he talks.
Teslas.
He talked about tunnels.
Yeah, because he wants everybody to go shit.
Is that where Bigfoot is now?
Yeah, dude, you haven't seen that shit?
Oh, Bigfoot moved
for real
underground?
talk, dude. They're like, I saw this whole thing where they're showing all the cave systems in America, or specifically like in the United States, and then they show where the disappearances are, and they overlap. So like, there's all
Obviously,
these
Bigfoot.
like caves, dude, and it's
Caves.
fucking Bigfoots, dude. Because the bears are gone, dude.
Well, if you go in the tunnel there in the woods, like surely it's gonna propel you to the other side of the world.
People get whole new lives then.
Exactly.
You just like move to China and it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta figure this out.
Yeah, you're not gonna find dead bodies, and you're gonna find the portals to the other side of the world.
Yeah, I better learn how to
What
use
about
chopsticks
another
quick.
world?
Dude, did you? Yeah, so there's a video also a while back.
You're in
This is
England.
Land of the Lost or whatever.
This is like maybe a month ago,
Oh,
but I guess
dude.
some people like uncovered ancient like ruins or something in Mexico that supposedly were supposed to lead to the underworld.
That's pretty cool.
And
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Hey, bros, like we got fucking alien problems and shit. Like maybe don't involve the underworld right now. We got other shit on our plate."
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
So they just I saw a report today that they just found the Mexican government just showed like mummified aliens.
Yeah,
So
that could be a problem.
they're finding portals and aliens in these ruins.
I guess.
That's good.
Mummified aliens, pretty tight, dude. I need to.
You guys did you guys see the pictures?
They're little bitty.
Yeah.
They're like this tall.
They look just like ET.
Little dolls from the 80s.
They are, dude. It's like the tag's still on it, bro.
Maybe they were little
Some-
children back
They're not
then
1,000
or something
years
like
old.
that.
Some little
I have that one too.
some little Mexican kids with ET dolls were like playing in ruins. And
They got
fucking-
dirty dust on them.
Yeah,
They're
chunked them in somewhere. And
They're mummified.
Yeah.
Totally way. It's aliens
it might be that someone's trying to like
from the sky.
scam these people.
Maybe.
You know?
Dude, it did look a little bogus. It was like, is that a tissue box, the upper body? And they're using like,
Is this paper mache?
yeah. Is that toilet paper?
No, I saw they x-rayed one and it has eggs in. So how do you fake that?
Caviar.
What if it's not eggs? It's like cancer or something.
Yeah, I bet that shit would pop in your mouth.
They're like, oh, he ate popcorn before he
We're gonna
died.
put that on your headset. I believe it was Chop that once said, "Bet that shit would pop in your mouth."
Hey,
Dude,
you
alien
said it
eggs.
what
What
Pop
if they had
rocks?
an alien sushi bar? And you,
That'd be cool.
do you think it'd be like exotic
I would.
meat?
I would definitely try ethically sourced alien.
Damn, what if it's really good too? So like it's better than beef.
That would be.
A problem for them. It's a lot of hungry motherfuckers down here.
Yeah.
We'll figure out space travel real fast.
Well, and the rednecks are already the ones on board to hunt the aliens, right?
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
They're going the way of the dodo in a fucking hurry.
Damn.
That's all I can say.
Do they have a bow season for aliens?
Do you ever wish that you could try dodo? 'Cause I do.
They don't exist.
I think we talked about this on the show. So they're bringing the dodo back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
So
talking
now's your
about.
chance. Do you want to eat the dodo or the dodo egg? Because I bet the dodo egg is dope.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably like blue or something.
Dude,
I'm
I gotta-
imagining. I have no reason to think that whatsoever.
I gotta try the actual bird because I mean, there's
Oh,
gotta
you
be.
don't want to kill the little babies? The little baby ones?
No, dude. Here's what they
Look.
need: a farm of them, and they need to like offer hunting of. Just breed them like out of
Dodos?
control, dude. And release
How do
them
you
in the
hunt
wild.
them with a fucking stick? You're just like, wow, a broom handle. That's what you got.
What? Why
It's
do
a
you?
fucking dodo.
They don't really fly or run very
They're
fast.
fucked,
I don't
bro.
think. And they're really stupid. So
Well, then
Yeah,
they
but,
can
like-
make like a competitive fight league where you do jujitsu on them or something like that.
All right, look. Here's the deal, though. Like, there's
Choke
a
'em out
couple
and eat 'em.
things that we've hunted basically to extinction or all the way to extinction,
Mammoths,
and you know that shit has got to be pretty
Mastodons.
fucking good, right? Like whale has probably got to be pretty fucking tasty.
I never had
bison,
whale.
Fuck you,
antiquus.
I never had
bro,
whale.
you can actually have whale. That's not hard to do.
It's illegal like pretty much everywhere except for Japan.
Yeah, probably their island over there.
There's for being illegal everywhere. Seems like there's a bunch of motherfuckers out there
Killing the
Killing
fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good. That's that's the point.
Dodo,
I'm just saying you can go to Japan.
Do you know every animal that was once alive at a time is?
What?
there's like a lot of animals that are currently alive.
Yeah, but like the ones that aren't here anymore, they're extinct now.
Yeah.
But they were around at one time. It's kind of crazy.
Like the white rhino.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think that's the way that works. Hey, white rhinos are still not extinct.
No, I
They're-
thought they killed the last male white rhino.
They
Yeah,
did, but
yeah.
they're still functionally extinct, but not technically because
Also-
there is still a female alive.
Also, we
Two,
could genetically create probably white rhino semen.
I think that's where we're going now. Yeah, they're just gonna like make everything come back, and they're gonna make like farms of it. You know how they like release like rainbow trout into cold rivers? in
Dude, I'm
Texas,
so
and they're
ready
like,
to go full
fishing.
fucking Turok on this shit.
You know, we could use more saber-toothed tigers in our green belts.
And, like
I think.
velociraptors and stuff, dude.
Might as well.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That
I
would
do
be
want
dope.
dodo eggs. That'd be cool.
Dodo eggs would be cool.
Can you imagine Velociraptor season?
Velociraptors.
Fucking velociraptor eggs.
Shocking.
Why have we never thought about eggs? Eggs are just or dinosaurs are just birds.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
That
I'm
means-
surprised we don't eat more snake eggs, honestly.
Dude, if we could eat a velociraptor egg,
Make
Damn.
3 omelets with 1 egg. I'm
I
down.
like where the- I wonder if
Dude.
lizard.
You can get like ostrich eggs.
But do lizard eggs taste different than bird eggs?
Nah, dude.
Probably
Tastes like
not.
chicken, dude.
Probably
haven't
all
tried
taste
one.
like eggs.
I haven't tried one yet, but I'm down.
Why haven't we tried one? Why are we not eating lizard eggs?
I haven't tried one. I'm not saying that nobody has.
Google. Will I die
Hey,
if I
you
eat
have
a lizard?
reptiles. Do any of them lay eggs?
No.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Wait, but do you turn into lizard people?
Could you imagine if
What
you're
if that was the secret?
You have to eat lizard eggs. And that's why we haven't eaten them. They've been hogging all the eggs, bro.
Mhm.
Because lizards be making it.
Dude, Chop's got a bunch of lizards. He says none of them lay eggs because it's a giant conspiracy by the lizard people.
Is Chop a lizard people?
They come in. And,
No, but he bought the lizards.
Holy shit. Some
What?
people do eat reptile eggs.
What?
Hell yeah.
They must be surviving. Bro.
Okay, but here's why it's like not a big deal. The tremendous health risk from parasites, bacteria, and other toxins associated with reptiles prevents the general population from consuming them.
Oh, you might die.
They're
gotta cook
also very difficult to harvest or handle.
Yes, there's a fucking
Snake.
Komodo dragon, yeah. You're like, no, it's cool, bro. I'm just going to eat.
You just have to put it in a special snake cage so it can lay the egg and keep the.
Skip on it.
It's like an operation, just like a chicken farm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have like a snake farm.
Dodo
Snake
farm.
So
Dodo farm.
I know what you're saying, and I get where you're coming from. However, I've had 3 reptiles total, and all of them are males. So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, because it's a conspiracy by the lizard people that only sells males.
Yeah, and turns out males don't have.
But they don't sell female snakes. They don't even make female snakes. You can't even get a female
What?
snake in the wild.
Are you serious?
Right, because all the egg-laying reptiles are kept by the reptilians.
To be jizzed on by
The reptilians.
the reptilians.
Wow, dude.
That's why they're so adverse. Like, you go fucking try to pet a rattlesnake, it fucking bites you. Because
Dude, it like
it's us
rattles
versus
and
them,
shit.
you know?
Fucking bites you, doesn't bite me.
Snakes kind of fuck. They're just like a sound.
Look at this
Get
worthless
the
motherfucker.
fuck out of here! You fucking you're creeping me out with your.
So
Dude,
I-
they are right. Am I fucking whacking?
They haven't even evolved arms.
dude. Right? They're just like, and they're on the ground.
Bro, and they always
All
get
done.
into surprise motherfucker places.
Yeah, and they can like kill you.
Yeah,
too.
but yeah,
Places.
dude, they're
Places.
playing fucking rogue, man. They're like, I'm gonna hide over here and fuck you up if you come near me. But
But how am I supposed to know you're there if you're fucking hiding, motherfucker?
Yeah, and it's like not other stuff does that, and they let you know they're there.
Yeah, we're big
Look.
and loud. We're like, hey, I'm over here. Don't be over here because we'll try to kill you if you
Yeah,
Wasps will do that in bees. You'll be like walking, and then you'll be like, "What the fuck was that?" And
yeah, dude.
dude, did you know that wasps hold grudges? They can remember your face and they will attack you on sight if you fucked with them like before
And
at
the
some
before
point.
times?
Yeah.
Damn, that's why I'm
I
always
hold
nice
grudges
to 'em,
against
dude.
wasps,
That's
so
why I'm
I get
always
it.
nice
Yeah,
to
I've fallen
wasps.
back to their home, murdered their whole family. Have you seen the cup of gasoline trick?
Uh-huh.
You put over that?
I want to see
Have
you
you
try
done
it.
that?
I haven't tried it, but I've seen it.
You needed it.
I'm gonna.
We'll watch
But I'm
it.
gonna hold a lighter in the other hand just in case.
So you can set yourself on
Smart.
fire after you spill all over
Smart.
yourself and get stung by
And a
wasps.
styrofoam
Look, if
cup.
this goes wrong,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude.
burn the whole motherfucker down, you know?
You can use a solo cup too.
It's a
that's
lot
right.
of yellow jackets. I'm gonna have to use like a big cup.
Use like a Homer bucket.
Oh, there you go. A whole bucket full of fuel above your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a ladder.
And a
Holding a
lighter.
lighter. Don't forget the lighter.
what
it's
are you
important.
doing with the wasp nest?
You cover the nest and thing of gas, so like all the fumes.
And
just
then
like,
they all die in full.
you set them on fire.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the one of the motherfucker that just goes up and like puts his hands around it and then just grabs it and smashes it and crumbles it up and kills them all.
Have you seen the motherfucker who grabs it and fucking puts it in his mouth and chews it up? Yeah, dude. I was like, oh my god, dude, that's new level fucking shit I've never even thought about.
Dude, I haven't seen it, but I think I know the guy.
He was like calling somebody out. He's like, "You think you're bad?" And he grabbed the fucking wasp net.
He's got like a goatee or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking wild.
They need to
And he
arrest that
spits
man.
it out, dude. He like crunches every single one and kills them all.
I don't know what he's guilty of, but it's something.
Dude, it's the most wild thing I've seen.
That boy ain't right.
Oh,
Maybe
my
not yet,
God.
but it's coming.
It's like biting a rattlesnake's head off. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that.
He's putting the poison in his mouth.
And like neutralizing it totally.
Wait, while the
With
rattlesnake's
hot
still
sauce.
alive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, but you do it, and you're like, no, he's dead, and I didn't get bit. Fuck
Like,
you.
after I chopped him in half, I might bite the rest of his head off and let him.
Damn.
They still bite you.
Yeah. Don't fuck up.
So speaking of actual like degenerate rodent
That would,
fucking human
that would be
beings,
some shit I would die from.
Uh,
fuck.
I want to talk about Florida Man because
Fucking
it's been a minute.
Florida man's back in the news again?
Oh yeah, in a big way.
What did he do this time?
Well, which one? Because there's multiple. The first one,
Multiple sightings.
he's actually been in the news before, not just this time. And I guess what this guy does is he just gets like giant inflatable shit and tries to like roll himself across the fucking ocean to Europe or Africa or something.
Oh, we've talked about this dude on the show before.
Yeah, like so he's been doing this for like a long time. Like he just keeps doing it.
He's
Yeah.
around caves a lot, too.
And they keep telling him to not to, and then he keeps trying stupidly and almost dying.
Yeah, so his most recent attempt, he got a giant like hamster wheel and it had paddles on the outside, but other than that, it was just like an inflatable fucking wheel. And you
Yeah.
just-
Wait, so this is a thing that he's known for,
yeah,
but that he's not good at.
yeah,
And he keeps doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And the Coast Guard keeps rescuing
And he's
him.
going to die because it's stupid.
The Coast Guard keeps rescuing him and then being like, "Don't fucking do that anymore. You're trying to kill yourself."
So, have you seen the video of the guy that gets in the inflatable thing and then he has his buddy hit him with the car and he flies fucking up into a tree? Yeah, so that guy's really dumb. This guy that thinks he's going to get into one of those and then like walk his way across the ocean to fucking London
Somewhere
is
else?
he's even dumber than the guy that got hit by the car.
Damn, there's like wind out there. and
Alternative
shit.
fuel sources. They're just trying to keep him down.
Bro, it's you're in a plastic bubble walking across and it's sun and sharks.
I feel like this problem can
and
solve
ocean.
itself really
It's
easy.
green energy, dude.
Yeah, we got to stop saving motherfuckers.
They're just like, nah.
Well, I
And
think
he's like, what do you mean? I'm starving. I gotta pee. And they're like, yeah.
Nah,
I think the
we
Coast
warned
Guard-
you, bitch.
Yeah, what are you doing? You got to poop, dude. That's got to be
You got
awkward.
poop smeared on the fucking hamster
bro.
wheel.
You've been walking in it, your feet are rotting off after you get like halfway across the end.
Dude, you're not going to make it halfway.
No.
You're going to be lucky to get out of the bay.
Oh man, now you're challenging me to do it.
get this, and I think the Coast Guard arrested him too this time
And last
because
time,
a
they arrested
hurricane
him
was coming in. Could you imagine being in that shit during a hurricane?
That'd be
you're
fun as fuck.
Invincible.
Yeah, dude.
See, I
It's like the
relate a
best way
lot
to
more.
be in a hurricane.
I relate a lot more to the guy that got hit by the car. Like if he was out for the hurricane in the fucking in the bubble, like I'm totally down for that. Go do that.
So you don't even have to go all the way across the ocean, right? Like
You don't
we
have
just
even
need,
yeah, just be like stand at the beach when it hits.
what if they just put him inside of the hamster ball and then push him out of a helicopter into a hurricane?
That'd be dope.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Damn, there's like lightning and shit.
Like we'll get you halfway there though, but
Until you get hit by
Survive
shrapnel
this.
and it rips the thing. in
Dude,
your bubble.
okay, if I was the
There's no
Coast,
shrapnel in the middle of the
until
ocean.
it busts your bubble, so to speak.
if I'm the Coast Guard, I'm going, "You're now a resident of Cuba and I'm dropping you off like a half mile off the shore of Cuba."
They got hurricanes in Cuba.
You can walk.
He's got to walk home. From
Yeah.
It's 13 miles. 13 miles from Key West to Cuba.
He might
That's
make
it?
that.
That's it.
Damn.
And there's a big reef right in between. That's 7.
If you were in one of those balls, like the ball that homeboy
You can
was
get
in
hit
that got
by a car and land in a tree. I've seen it.
So if you were in and live, right?
Yeah.
So
He
if
was
you were
fine.
in one of those in the ocean when a hurricane hits you, you'd probably be all right.
As long as you didn't have like debris, like a big iron stake or something that pops your bubble.
But there's no debris out there. It's the middle of the
That's
ocean.
how you say that word. I thought it was
There is no
Bro.
environment.
Bro, we put a lot of debris in that environment.
Is debris French?
There is no environment.
No, that's croissant.
Oh.
Fucking idiot. You didn't think of that?
No, dude, never, bro. I always thought it was debris. Debris. Look at all the debris everywhere. Debris is street after an
I
attack.
think he'd be all right. And there's nothing out there unless it gets a boat or something. And it's not like a tornado where all the shit's concentrated. It's
Anchor.
fucking.
Yeah, if you stay away from boats and like,
But it's going to be
Bomb
violent.
stuff.
It's
So-
still going to be violent. But you're inside of a hamster ball. right?
Apparently, this guy did stop another boat and ask for directions.
And they were like, "Fuck you, dude."
They call the Coast Guard. Hey, there's a dead guy in a bubble out here.
You just shoot his fucking bubble with a pellet gun and fucking leave.
Yeah, I guess that's a risk.
What a dick, man.
What if you got stabbed by a swordfish or something?
Hey, do you have any safety flares? Good, because we do.
Dude, people on boats can be real dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or one of those gaff sticks. You know, you just fucking whack, hit their fucking
Damn.
shit and then drive away.
Harpoon.
It's what he deserves.
I think
Harpoon a bubble.
Is it shot time?
I think
Yeah,
that
sure.
dude needs to invest an 1800s schooner across that way. It'd be badass as
No,
fuck.
e-foil board.
You foil board?
Yeah,
Uh,
he'll make it.
so, fuck me. All right, so this guy,
Tell me you would get on a wooden boat and sail across the fucking ocean. If like there were a bunch of sailors that like knew what the fuck, and they're like, we've been studying wooden sailboats our whole life, and you're like, all right, cool.
Bro, I wouldn't even need that. I would get on a wooden boat by myself and try to sail across the.
Well, you want like fresh water and stuff.
Fly a big.
Yeah, I
power
would
flag,
put the
that'd be
shit
sweet.
that I needed on the fucking boat before I set across the ocean.
I mean, Columbus did it, and Columbus is kind of a hoe, so.
Magellan did it. Well, he actually didn't survive the trip.
Vikings did it, and they were lazy.
And Lewis and Clark did it, but like on rivers and stuff.
Yeah, I think they built boats. Well, I think
And
they
Huck
dragged
Finn
one
did it,
across
but
a lot. But
you know he had help.
the whole point of Lewis and Clark is they thought there was a river going from like the
Mhm.
Northwest Passage. That was all for, and they thought they could go across the Rocky Mountains.
Well, that's a bitch.
Yeah,
Could you imagine?
What was the other one where they like ate everybody?
Donner Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was cool.
What about all the Mormons who like killed all the settlers going out west to Oregon as they went through Utah?
What
Y'all
for?
ever heard about that? And the federal government had to step in and be like, "No, you keep doing this, we're gonna wipe you off the fucking planet." And okay,
Wait, I always
Can I keep my 13 wives?
yeah, can I live in Salt Lake?
the Mormons are always super nice when they come to my front door.
Yeah, because they know the federal government will fuck
Dude,
them
get
up.
this. I had the Mormons come over on Monday.
Are you serious? You're that lucky you get visited by the Mormons?
No, but it was two girls, and I was like, y'all need to stop doing this because y'all gonna get.
Did you tell them that?
No, I was like, y'all.
No, because
Yeah,
that
that's
would be super creepy, dude.
It's not creepy at all.
Because
Honestly,
self-incrimination is not something I'm into.
Honestly, I looked out the window and I saw two girls in vests, and I thought it was like some Girl Scouts or some bullshit, and I was way too high for that. So I went away, and then they kept knocking, and my dogs, my roommate's dogs went crazy, so I finally, hey, we're blood. I need to go by. And
Can I tell you a valuable lesson I've learned in my life? That if anybody's at my door that I don't know, it's the cops. I don't answer the door.
At all.
you answered the door with a gun, like, what do you want?
Because I can distinctly remember one time I thought there was a woman knocking on my door, and I was like, "Oh, I better answer the door." And she had a badge on after I opened the door. Yeah, it didn't turn out too good. So I never answered unless I know who they are.
That's a
I
good
was having-
program.
I was having
These days, if I know you, you're gonna walk in my house.
Yeah, if
Cops-
you're knocking on my door,
Cops won't walk in your house usually.
yeah,
Usually.
I had Mormons coming up to my door like a lot after our house is relatively new. The neighborhood doesn't have a no soliciting sign.
those don't work. But
Not at all.
I have one on my door and they still fucking ring the
you might as well
motherfucker.
put a cross up.
So I put I put one up on my door, a no soliciting sign that says no soliciting, violators will be sacrificed to the old gods, not the new. I have not had a Mormon knock on my door since. Now, I've had somebody leave shit in my door and you know what I mean? Like advertisers, but the Mormons, no.
Yes, hello? Can I cut your trees?
I don't like it when they get fucking buck with you. Like I try to. I'm not polite per se, but I'm definitely like, okay, I'm not just gonna open with like, hey, fuck you, get off my property, you know. So I open the door and I'm like, hey, let me interrupt you right there. First of all, there's a sign at the front of the neighborhood that says no soliciting. And usually they're like, all right, I get it, I'm sorry. And I'm like, well, don't walk around to all the other houses either. Like, just go. You know, that's usually I try to be.
Well, where are they going to go solicit?
Somewhere else.
Whataburger?
My neighborhood.
But
Go to my
dude,
brother's neighborhood.
I've had people be like, "Oh, well, you know, it's not actually the law," and it's like,
But it is.
I don't know if it's the law or not, but you're being a fucking asshole, and now you're standing on my porch arguing with me. Get the fuck off of my property. I was trying to be cool. I'm about to get pissed off. I could have answered this door with a gun. What the fuck are you doing?
So, just so, you know, our main viewership who all lives in Texas knows, it is the law in the sense that you only have to give either a verbal or a written, get off my fucking property. And then if they are on your property after they see the sign or you have verbally told them, they're trespassing and,
You can.
yep.
Dude, this is a great segue into a holiday that's going to...
Before we get there, so I know this guy, right? And this guy sitting at home one day and somebody knocks on the door and he opens the door and it's like just this bombshell, little blonde, not wearing very much clothes or whatever, and with a Dutch accent, right? And she's apparently some foreign exchange student that is like trying to sell books for children. And my buddy's like, oh, I have children.
I love books.
And so he's like, oh, I've got kids. Very interesting what you're saying, I'm not going to buy anything, though. And she's like, well, can I come back with the books and talk to you about it? And, if you're more interested. And the guy was like, yeah, sure. Sounds great. All right, bye, whatever. Then like a week goes by and the guy's at work, right? And the guy's wife calls him and is like, why the fuck are you interested in books all of a sudden?
And you knew she threw him under the bus, too. She was like, no, he told me I could come back. He gave me his phone number and said to come back sometime.
This is going to sound really weird. Did this happen in Leander?
I don't think so.
Because I have an oddly similar story. When I lived in Leander, this is like 10 years ago, there was a oddly suspicious woman who had a foreign accent, wanted to do daycare and like watch kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember she was like at my front door trying to convince me of this. Like my wife pulled. She was all
nothing.
Yeah. That's like she's just talking about kids and stuff.
Babe, she's a door-to-door salesman.
Look, I'm just teaching her how to make the kids breakfast in the kitchen. Yeah. Everything is fine here.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, dude. Is this like a serial fucking like life ruiner who's just running around out there? She's like, I'll come back and talk to your wife about it.
It didn't look good for that guy,
Yeah.
Kind of rough.
I can relate.
It's a social experiment.
Yeah, I see. I didn't know if it was a cop, too.
I don't think it was cop. I think she needed a green card.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that.
That could be a cop, too, though.
Probably not.
Like a foreign agent cop. Like a spy undercover.
I bet if you say cop around them, they'll be like, I gotta go. See you later.
Oh, that's a good one. I'll say that next time.
Don't want to get deported.
My uncle's a cop.
It sounds like she needs to get on Roblox and find a Roblox boyfriend.
Apparently you can do that now.
Yeah, so Roblox came out and was like...
Is this the robot game or something?
Yeah, it's like a...
I've heard of it before.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a kid sim game.
Yeah, it's not my thing, so I don't know that much.
Such a boomer.
It's kind of a kid sim game, but it's got a little bit. They've turned into AOL chat rooms or something.
I think it's still pretty active, but what they were trying to say was they made projections, right? So
is
this
it Pokemon or is it Minecraft?
It's like Minecraft.
Minecraft.
So
okay, I know Minecraft.
But like people who play the game have the option to like develop games inside of the game, I guess.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
So like Roblox players can earn money by like having people play their games inside of the game. It's some Inception level shit, dude. I don't know. I don't get it. But they said that one of the new things that they're going to roll out. So this is their 2023 predictions over the next like several years, right? And they said that one of the things they predict is that there's going to be, they already implemented the system that you have to have a selfie and an ID to verify that you're over 17, which doesn't make any fucking sense. And then you can go into the 17 plus rooms that they're trying to form like a dating profile scene.
I mean, I guess Roblox has been around long enough and fucking the internet, there's some crazy stuff on there, has been around long enough, right? That now we're getting people that are adults that are like, oh yeah, I've played Roblox my entire life. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, okay, so my first gripe is why not 18?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying to like advocate for these people. I'm just saying it makes sense that they exist.
Right. Yeah, kids need dating apps too. Why are we trying to shelter kids away from dating apps? This is the real world. They need to understand that shit.
Because
hopefully they figure out dating apps before they get to real dating apps, because then it's just
because I, as somebody who's on dating apps around like the age of 18, didn't want to fuck a 16-year-old.
Oh, but they've got to be 17.
Yeah. No. They should separate the two, to your point.
That's why. Because I think isn't it legal?
That's only
17 to 18.
That's only in Texas, though. I don't know how it works across the rest of the.
They're just trying to throw the widest net. Like, okay, as a 17-year-old, is that?
I don't know how it works across the rest of the world, and by world,
it should be. If you're not out of fucking high school yet, you can't fucking adult. And I don't know, right?
I don't know how it works in the rest of the world, from like Washington to Florida. You know
what I mean?
Well, you can't. It's hard to make. It's a gray line. It's hard to set a black and white like right here is where it's fucked up, right? Like,
18 or out of high school. That should be it.
but there's 18 motherfuckers in high school.
Yeah, I know. I was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Gross,
and
dude.
that
I would
should have
not fuck
precedence.
you. That's for sure.
Like, if you're not graduating.
Okay,
from high
but
school-
by your law, then if you fuck one of your classmates that's still 17,
Oh, you're a bad person.
No, there's a fucking.
No, because he's still in high school.
Yeah.
They have to put the or.
no,
clause
but
in there.
you're 18.
or in high school. It's okay.
I thought it used to
Or
be
out of
like
high school.
I thought it used to be like 17 was like kind of
The
legal
gray area.
I think
Yeah.
I think in Texas it's
for legal issues.
I think in Texas it's a 2-year Romeo and Juliet law.
17 to 20, though.
They
in
should
that
just
area.
make it 18.
17 to
Can we-
20?
that-
Yeah,
I mean,
when you're 21, you enter the new.
I forget what it was. I thought it was like 17.
I think it's 17 to 20 is what it
17
was.
to 20.
and to be
something.
clear, I was
That was like
saying
when I was like
you have to graduate high
17,
school even if
18.
you are 18. I wasn't being like, oh, there's fucking out of high school. No, if you're 18, yeah, it should just be 18. And even that's kind of
Yeah, for sure. But okay, but the flip side is Roblox is like targeted towards kids. Like that's their
But that's what I'm saying. Now there's people that have grown up with it, that have played it their entire life.
yeah, but also is
It makes me think of like the Forrest Griffin Stephen Bonner fight happened, and that's when UFC exploded.
Mhm.
And now, since that was 18 years ago, we've got people that
Don't know what the fuck.
they've been training UFC. They're like that's their introduction to MMA, and now they're like they've been doing that their whole life. Back then, it was like fringe people that were like, I like to fight. This seems like a thing, and it was just starting to get big. But they hadn't been fighting their whole life, not as a sport.
You ever
Yeah.
feel
You know
like
what
you
I
were
mean?
born in the wrong fucking decade?
Yeah, but I tend to. I don't know.
Yeah, I should have been born like 1800 or something like that.
I think you were because you're a boomer as fuck.
Fuck you. I just don't know
You're like,
Roblox.
what's Pokeblocks.
It's fucking yeah. You want me to play fucking kid games, dude? Fuck, man.
all I'm saying is like, is it not a little bit suspicious that like a game targeted towards children now it gives like opportunity for fucking 40-year-old weirdos
Oh, it's
to like
super sus.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
And you're like, I'm a boomer because I don't fucking play Roblox.
So I've never played Roblox, but at least I know.
they should at least
Roblox.
make dating apps
Actually,
for
I
your characters,
really
so your
don't.
characters
Sears
can
and
date.
Robux. Fucking.
I've heard the word Roblox before.
Yeah, I'm hip. I'm jiggy with it.
all right, well,
Came up to
Hey, that was a good song, Chuck. Hey.
came up to get down.
all right, well, speaking of weird fucking 18-year-olds in high school and shit like that,
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
so I had an epiphany the other day.
Uh-oh.
I was in the gas
Is that
station.
like an apostrophe?
I was in the
Yeah.
gas station
Comes
and I
after
saw
that.
this thing. I don't know what else to call it. I saw this human being
Okay.
that was like 6'2" and probably like 240, but like fucking jacked, right? And had tattoos on his arms and shit.
Okay.
And he was wearing a
So that's a
Grizzlies t-shirt, which if you're not from around the area, that's a high school nearby.
Okay.
And the high school, they've got like a pretty decent football program. And I'm pretty certain that kid is why they have a pretty decent football program.
They
Oh,
don't
'cause-
have a
Because
decent
that's
football
just a fucking
program.
monster.
And I hesitate to call him a kid even because again, he was like had tattoos and was a fucking monster.
They're getting stomped. It's probably kid's dad.
Maybe, but okay. What it made me think of though was, when you're in like middle school football or something, there's a dude that got held back like 3 fucking grades and he's a fucking monster.
Yeah, on the 18.
Yeah.
No, we played Kerrville.
Oh
And-
my god, dude. Yeah.
And Kerrville, so what was great about it, like we show up and we're like, holy shit, this is middle school. So, I think 7th grade.
Yeah, but there's only
Mhm.
11 of them.
So we show up to play Kerrville, and
It's offense and defense.
Kerrville, we're like, what the fuck? They have like mustaches and drove here, like they have trucks.
yeah. Kerrville was nuts.
And so then we're like, all right, we got to go play these fucking monsters,
Mhm.
And it was like that. It was like the Monstars versus the fucking
Like the little
Looney
giants.
Tunes.
yeah.
Y'all were the
And so we go out there, and luckily, right before we played them, they had freshly manured the field,
Oh, nice.
and then it was raining. So we go out to play them, and it's just play after play
Shit mud.
of us getting smashed on our, like smashed, not just like thrown to the ground, but like smashed to the ground,
Traumatic brain injury.
into fucking
shit.
shit and
Yeah,
mud.
You were New York Giants. They were Dallas Cowboys.
Dude, yeah. And that was the quietest bus ride. Like usually the bus ride home,
Oh, yeah.
even if you lose, you're like, "Fuck them, they cheated." Like that's
No,
the
but when
go-to.
you get your ass kicked too,
it's just fucking silent, silent.
dude. Not only did we lose, everything hurts and I'm bleeding.
I don't want to be here anymore.
This sucks. The fuck did I sign up for this shit again?
I remember Burnett was like that too.
Is this what character feels like? Because fuck character, you know?
I don't think I like this at all.
Yeah, it happened.
Dude, there's always one on like the ops, the opposing fucking football team. There's at least one dude that you're like, can we get a ref in here? Can we get a fucking ID check? Like,
I'll tell you who that was at our high school. It was Eric Langridge.
Bro,
That was our monster.
I have kids in sports right now, and this shit is crazy. There are definitely teams of kids that look twice as big as our team and kids, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
dude, they're the video game terminology would be they're smurfing. Like they're playing at a collegiate level against fucking 7th graders.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm Mike Tyson. I identify as a woman. Let's go.
Wait, but then they can't play.
He's good at
I was
football.
talking about fighting, but yeah, he'd probably be good at football.
Dude, you know he'd be good at
I bet he
football.
dominated women's football.
He's built for football, dude. Back
I'm just saying.
or a fullback.
Or linebacker.
Oh, dude.
Read
Yeah.
Barry Sanders
Now you're
up.
talking.
He doesn't even tackle. He just fucking
Yeah, knocks people out with their helmets on and stuff.
yeah.
That'd be so cool. They let him wear punching gloves.
So,
Could you imagine lining up at the line of scrimmage and Mike Tyson is standing there with boxing gloves as linebacker?
He'd
dude,
uppercut you.
not even any
Oh,
pads.
dear.
He doesn't even
Yeah.
have a helmet on. He's just got his gloves on, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Especially in middle school.
He's
Dude, that'd be
gonna punch
rough.
Oh, dude, yeah. Child abuse.
Dude, I swear to God, this guy that I saw had a Samoan tattoo. Which, like, is there not just a fucking mutual, like, universal understanding of every fucking race, every gender, every whatever, that, like, you just don't fuck with Samoan people?
That's the sinner's dad, and he walks around so pissed off because he's concerned that his kid's a pussy.
This guy was not old enough to be a dad.
And he's a brother.
You think he was on the team?
He's the brother that just got back from Afghanistan or something.
Or maybe, I was going to say, maybe you, like, just graduated a year or two
Bro,
ago.
you can buy those T-shirts at the HU
Yeah, but
and the Randalls.
it still stands, like, the point still stands that there's those motherfuckers out there. Like, you know the guy that I'm talking about. Like, you can picture him in your
Oh, yeah.
fucking head. There was
Well-
a guy on the fucking football team that you played against that
Bro.
was like, you're not supposed to be here.
I went to high school with this kid that was my age, and he had a full fucking beard at 15.
Yeah.
Full like old man beard. Look, he was starting to bald and had old man beard. He's like 15 years old, and you're just
Damn.
like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, I remember I went to high school with a guy like that too. He was 19, but
This kid was
he was bald and
this
had
kid
a
was
beard.
15 and could walk in and buy beer and cigarettes.
Yeah, those were the cool kids back in the day. You know what I mean? You're like, dude, he looks
Oh,
so
but they've
old.
got it rough now, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like,
But
it
they
was
were
cool
buying
back
beer for
then.
everybody back then and like doing all the cool shit, dude. Like,
Whoa, he
People
has
are like,
a
this guy's so cool.
bro, and the girls are like, he has a beard. He's the only dude that has a beard. In
Now
the
he's
high
like, look,
school.
I got a beard. And they're like, bitch, you don't have any hair.
And you're,
And you're fat as fuck.
5'6", 240, dude. What the fuck?
yeah.
So we know that guy.
What's the rule of sixes? The girls, they want a guy that's 6 foot, makes
6
6
inches
figures,
and
and,
makes 6
has
figures,
6 inches. Yeah. And they just summon the devil.
Who's that? Barack Obama?
Huh?
6 feet tall, 6 figures.
Except he married a man.
He married a linebacker.
Michael?
Yeah.
Dude, whatever. Michelle Obama's hot.
Okay, she's a dude though, man.
Blake, dude, my heart
not.
just stopped. My left arm's going numb. I can't believe you said that.
Are you into being dominated by powerful women?
Have you not seen any of the...
Did you say Nazi?
I have.
You have, and you're into it?
No, I'm just saying, Michelle, like, next to. All
Dude,
right.
Jill Biden's way hotter.
Ivanka's clearly fucking the hottest first lady ever.
No,
right?
Ivanka is his daughter.
Daughter.
Oh,
His-
who's his-
Melania.
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 Yeah, Melania.
I don't think she's that hot, dude.
She's hotter than
she's
every other
attractive.
first lady.
Jackie Onassis had it going on.
Jackie
I don't
was
know.
close.
What was
She's gotta
Bush's
be in there.
wife's name? She was kind of Barbara.
Or Laura? Which
Laura.
one? Which Bush?
The most recent one. Junior. Yeah,
Most
she was
recent
cute.
was yeah, in the
Oh my
90s.
god.
What? You know,
80s? In the 80s?
yeah, no, and he was El Presidente up till like 2005.
Maybe when he was in fucking college.
I don't know, dude.
So, talking about inappropriate shit.
Saying presidents are hot.
Are you shifting
Wives are
gears?
hot?
No, hold on. I got a thing. I got one. This is a real one. So I'm walking into Randall's the other day.
Yeah.
And
Scandals.
as I'm walking in, there's some Boy Scouts that are selling their shit at the front, right? They sell.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Dude, it's not organic. Don't get it.
And they're like,
Where
hey.
the fuck are the girls? Did you ask him where the fuck are the girls?
No, they were like, they were like, "Hey, will you buy some shit?" And I was like, "I'm going in. I'll come back out." But I also had cash in my pocket. Like I was going in to buy something with,
Yeah.
So I knew I was going to come back out with cash, and I was like, I guess I'll do it.
Set up a table out here. It's 105.
Yeah, and normally I'm not about, unless it's fucking Girl Scouts, because if it's Girl Scouts, like, bro, I'm
Fucking
Fucking
Girl
Girl Scouts. Damn.
Would you like to get
I was
cash?
trying not to go there, but when you were talking about little boys, man,
fucking
I mean, I said
Girl,
not Siri,
all right,
but
fucking Girl Scout cookies.
okay.
Yes, absolutely.
That's-
I'm gonna buy that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
gonna buy that shit.
You're going to get cash back. Like,
And-
at $20, I need fucking 4 or 5 boxes of Girl Scout cookies.
and so
bullshit.
So I walk in. I'm like, I'll get you on the way back out. Go buy my fucking steaks and beer and stuff. And I'm walking back out, and I got $10. Like I've got the $10 bill in my pocket, And I was like, hey, what's up, guys? Like I told you I'd hit you up. I am. And they were like, yeah, cool. What do you want? And I was like, just give me a bag of the caramel. I don't they sell fucking popcorn, right?
Yeah.
So caramel is like the one, that's got to be good.
Yeah, that's just delicious.
So give me a bag of the caramel popcorn. How much is that? And he goes, $20. Well, no, I had 20 in my wallet. Now I feel like a dick if I like crawfish on it,
yeah,
So I bought the bag of
$20
fucking popcorn. And I'm like, bro, the Boy Scouts need to get their shit together. Like, this is out of fucking control. And it's not a huge bag. It's not like a size of a Lay's potato chip. It's not that. It's like a grab and go bag from the gas station.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You got Pirates booty.
Bag of Fritos.
$20.
Yeah,
For
caramel
$20
Pirates
dollars.
booty for 20.
If you go to the Girl Scouts, you can be like $20, and they're like, here's
it's 4 boxes of cookies.
No,
it's like $8.
box.
$8. No, $8, and you get a box of Girl Scouts.
That's not how I remember.
Maybe it's Sam's Club.
Blake, do you think the little boy hustled? He's like, it's $20, bitch.
Nah, his manager did.
It was, yeah. His dad that was standing around. He looked at like a chart, and he was like, "That's $20."
You're like, let me see the chart.
You got profiled as
Let me
fuck,
look at the
dude.
chart.
He's white. He's got steak in his grocery cart. Yeah, that'll be $20.
Yeah, you got profiled,
Dude, and look, the popcorn was good. It was,
Better be for
but
goddamn
not
$20.
$20 good. Like, dude, I'm never falling for that shit again, ever again. And why isn't the Boy Scouts selling beef jerky?
I was gonna say that beef jerky, dude.
Like,
or
it,
beer.
$20 for beef jerky's.
it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Beer would be really cool.
Corn's so like, bro. What if they were doing
Wilderness.
like toasted
That's
That's the
oats?
thing. Fucking corn is cheap.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Popcorn is cheap.
Yeah.
How are you charging more for a bag of popcorn than a box of Thin Mints? You know?
We got Wilderness IPA. It's $40 a 6-pack.
And what's crazy is they take a little bit of corn and they blow it up into a big bag, and you're like, that's like a handful of corn that you blew up in a microwave and
Half
put
the
some
bag
shit
there.
on it,
They need to get their shit together. Boy Scouts suck.
What if they made like pocket knives or something cool
Yeah.
and sold those? Like, it's a Boy Scouts fucking pocket knife. It's got the emblem on it. It's $50.
But you can't sell pocket knives at the gas station.
You can buy one from the Boy Scouts
People
though,
will be robbing gas stations
because
with
they're
Boy Scout
handmade
pocket
with
knives.
quality materials in America.
Beef jerky. To me, that just like that's what it should be.
What if they made
no
kosher
brainer.
hot dogs? That'd be good too.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Or if they had like little frozen pizzas they sold and they could customize them, that'd be kind of cool. Or if they did oil changes, dude, that'd be
Yeah.
sweet. They're like,
Totally.
any size motor, we'll do it. And you're like, I got a lawnmower and I'm bringing it over my F-150. And they're like,
You're making
okay.
my point for me. Basically, anything other than popcorn. Like, a lot of stuff is better than popcorn.
Washing windows, and they'll use fucking newspaper and vinegar and water to spray on your windshield and all up, to save some money.
I have a similar story recently. It happened yesterday, actually.
Did you get your windows washed by Boy Scouts with vinegar and water and newspapers?
No, but I got profiled and never charged.
Where at?
So I was at 7-Eleven. And
Oh, yeah.
This is a much less wholesome story, right? I'm buying beer and cigarettes. Kicks off though. Also, I'm in a weird space in my life where I'm smoking a lot of cigarettes.
Is that why you're getting profiled?
I'm changing like brands up. Usually most smokers like you shit up and you're fucking, and that's what until you
For the
die.
rest of your life from
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm trying to shake things up, and I'm gonna try some soon. I might mowing down my cigarette, and so I was like, you know what? Give me a couple of packs of the Camel Reds, right? I used
When I was a teenager.
sure, sounds good.
Before I was old enough to
We'll
buy
change it up.
myself.
We'll change it up, dude. Not long ago, I went through a Lucky Strike phase. It was like 2 cigarettes,
Mm-hmm.
With a filter.
and
My wife smokes those.
and
And
he
I tell her
rings-
she's smoking World War II mechanic cigarettes.
he gives me the 2 packs, and it rings up for $24 fucking and some change.
3 packs or 2?
2.
Whoa.
2. These packs of cigarettes are 11, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, because the math didn't add up, right? Like I'm at the counter, I'm like, this doesn't look right, and I look, and I'm like, $25 for 2 packs of cigarettes. I'm tripping. Like, give me the Marlboros. What's crazy is it's 2 packs of Marlboros rang up exactly the same as 1 pack of Reds. So I got 2 packs of Marlboros a pack.
Dude, okay, so in my smoking career, I remember buying packs of cigarettes. Okay, so I started smoking before I was 18, and now it's 21, right? But I started smoking when I was like 15. And I remember buying packs of Marlboro Reds for $5. And that was like the name brand, right? Like that was the good
That's the
shit.
expensive shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could buy
a pack of GBCs for like
See, we're so
$2.25.
old. Back in my day, dude, when I was buying cigarettes, it was like $3.50.
It was
$3.99.
Okay.
It's less than that for me, even, dude.
And then I remember being like, "Fuck, $5 for a pack of cigarettes."
Dude, they used to be like
$7?
used to be like $1.89, $2 at the store, and then kids would buy them at the store and then sell them at the school for $5 a pack, and they were making fucking $3 a pack on this
That's a
one.
hustle, right?
Yeah,
So
Kids.
Capitalism.
I can remember switching to Pall Malls, and I smoked Pall Malls for years, and I remember watching them go from like $3.50 to like $4.50 to like $5 to $6, and I think I quit when they were around $6.
I smoked Pall Malls 10 years before you experienced that because I stole them from my grandfather. That's what old people smoked back then.
Oh no, I was stealing like Virginia Slim.
I got
from the
those
old
too from the
ladies at
stepmom.
fucking
Yeah.
Comfort.
I got those two
The,
from the
uh,
stepmom.
Virginia Slim.
I either had Pall Malls or Virginia Slims because they're stealing their granddad or the stepmom.
Pall Malls were the only cigarettes I ever fucked up buying when I was, perfectly of age and everything. Because normally I'd go in and be like, I want Marlboro Red hundreds, Cowboy Killers.
Yeah,
And
that just sounds cool, doesn't it?
yeah. Then I switched to Pall Malls, and I was like, all right, give me a pack of the Pall Malls.
Nothing sounds cooler than Camel.
Dude, I got a story.
Wait, hold on. Let me wrap this up. So I was like, all right, give me a pack of Pall Malls. And they're like, all right, cool. I didn't realize that Pall Mall made fucking unfiltered cigarettes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do too.
And so I ended up with, so my mother caught me with a pack of unfiltered fucking Pall Malls when I was like 16. And she was like, look, I'm not even going to try and stop you from smoking cigarettes because I can't at this point, but don't smoke unfiltered. Like, fuck, I will go buy you a filtered pack right now.
I smoked Camel no filters for like 2.
I smoked Camel Wides for a long time.
I smoked Camel Whites for a long time.
I smoked both of those. Gator's the one who got me into Camel.
Were y'all ever poor enough to smoke Buglers?
Fuck yeah,
Hell yeah.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I would just buy papers. I would keep papers, and then you could take the cigarette butts out of the ashtray and empty all the tobacco out
Yeah, that's
into
some
a pile,
dirtbag
and then
shit. I know what
fucking
you're
roll it
talking
up in the paper. And then you got a brand new cigarette.
My dad exclusively smoked Camel no filters, and my mom told me when she was pregnant and she couldn't go to the bathroom to steal his no filter, so she could go to the bathroom.
Just so she could take a shit?
Yeah, dude.
That's a good cure for hemorrhoids.
Right? Pretty awesome. Her cigarettes didn't work, so she had to smoke no filters, man.
Bro, I tell you.
I think
Coffee and a cigarette?
Yeah.
Buglers are not something that somebody just smokes. You know what I mean?
No, you got to be a special kind of poor.
No.
And
even,
a pothead.
And you got to be
Even
nimble
if
with
you're
your
poor,
fingers.
though, even if you're poor, you're like, today is a Bugler day, you know?
Yeah.
And then you like get paid and you're like, damn, it's a fucking.
Bro, you can go the other
It's
way
a Pall
though.
Mall day.
I feel like you can hit a certain level of it would be pretty extra, right? But you buy like premium tobacco and still like roll your own cigarettes, even though you're like a billionaire or something. That would be
Hell yeah.
Hey, let's take a shot of this whiskey and then talk about it.
Oh, talking? That's not
Dude,
something
because
we
we
do
have
well.
not. I'm excited to talk about it now.
only going to take a couple shots today.
All right, so are we going to reveal what the deal is?
We haven't gotten to that metric yet.
Yeah,
we haven't
we
gotten to
gotta
that
get
yet.
to the bottom. Today we're drinking Canton Distillery brand whiskey. There's nothing to read on. Nothing.
What about the bottom?
Nothing needs to be said.
It says produced and bottled by Cooperstown Distillery.
Which, by the way, is where the Baseball Hall of Fame is.
All right.
In case you didn't know that.
Sweetness.
Fuck yeah.
Not a lot. Average.
Right? No, I was going to go high.
Kind of tastes like bananas a little
I was
bit.
going to say 3.
3. That's what I had.
Little bit of hint of bananas. Y'all taste it?
I'm not mad at a 3.
I'm
I mean,
about
I think
3.
it's
Crunch, I think it's pretty low.
low.
Yeah,
1.5.
2.
Yeah.
Bite, I feel like it's got.
It's got a pretty good bite. Like
So the bite is
2.5.
the bite's fucking
Disagree.
weird because I don't feel it at all when it's like first goes down, but like
It's in your stomach?
like
A little aftertaste. But I don't know if that qualifies for bite. Bite's when you exhale and you, oh, that's hot, 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 hot.
Like 5 seconds later, it's got a little bit of like, all right.
Are we cool with 3?
Oh, that was whiskey.
Uh,
I was going to go low.
I said 2.5.
I was going to go 2.5.
Okay, 2.5. Bottle.
Damn.
Dan.
Oh, where do we start?
Oh,
Where do we
man.
start?
All right, so the bottle.
So fucking cool.
What's the bottle shaped like?
An American football.
An
football.
American football.
More than
And
that,
egg.
it looks like the Super Bowl trophy,
Yeah.
And
but squatted down a little bit.
on the bottom, it's got
A football
Football
field.
field.
A
American
two
football
scale football field.
American football field for our Spanish friends.
let's talk
Yes.
about the top a little bit. The pop was kind of weird. It was
Yeah.
let's just say it was unique because
Yeah, it's got a unique shaped bottle.
But the top is made of leather.
Yeah, it's
it's
pigskin.
textured like a football.
Like a football.
That's so cool. It's got laces
Yeah, there's
made
laces
of glass.
into the like the whole all the glass is shaped like a football.
That is the coolest bottle we've
on
had.
a trophy.
I saw it at the liquor store. And I was like, football just started. I'm getting that for the show.
We had Gator. You may not remember, but we had the baseball already before.
This is cooler.
I'm going 4.5.
Well, it's, you know,
I think I have to go 4.5.
Wow,
To each
dude.
his
There's and the only reason I'm leaving it not at a
Yeah,
5 is because
bro.
what if we find a cooler
We will.
bottle?
We
I don't
will.
want to be like
The only reason I'm knocking it from a 5
Nothing
is 'cause
can be
the
a
pop.
5.
The pop was kind of weak.
Well, it didn't have that much air to like pop
that's why.
out.
That's
you know
why
what
I
mean?
was gonna go 4 because I feel like 4.5 is probably the highest. And the pop was kind of weak, and it's
Yeah,
not
but-
that original. I've seen them make bottles shaped out of random
I'm comfortable
shit.
with 4.
Again, we've done the baseball
because
already.
even if I found one that was better than this, I would still have the same thought process where I'm like, well, I don't want to give it a 5 because what if there's one that's better, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm comfortable with it, but I
That's
don't know
where-
that we're ever going to beat it.
That's where I think it is. And it's great, bro. It's right in the beginning of football season. We're coming up on week 2 of fantasy. We're coming up on week 2 of regular NFL, week 3 of college.
So we all agree this is the coolest bottle that we've ever had.
Bum, 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 bum,
Hey,
ba-da,
and there's
ba-da.
nothing for me to read.
I'm gonna drink
There's
my
nothing for-
whiskey. Ba-da, ba-da.
I-
Sit on my
I think that is
lucky
the coolest
couch.
bottle we've had.
I
Hands
still
down.
want to go 4.5.
It's really fucking cool.
And the whiskey was decent. I will say that.
I liked
I haven't choked on the whiskey all night. It's gone down. It hasn't always been like the best thing in the world, but it's fucking whiskey.
What I
you know,
really liked
right?
about this whiskey is it went down well and it made my tummy burn. And I like the tummy burn.
45% alcohol by volume. So let's talk about drunkenness.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a pretty happy drunk, which I like. 45%. I mean, that's easily a
90
3.
proof.
Easily
Yeah.
a 3, if not a 3.5.
Maybe that burn in my belly.
And
so I
people will
gotta
be
go
excited to drink it. I think that bumps it up a notch. I could even go
Yeah.
3.5.
poop. Why? 'Cause it looks like a
I think a
football?
3.5, yeah.
That'd be a great bottle to get in. You
We
wanna
should have
do
brought
something cool with people.
What we should have did is brought a bottle like that to the fantasy draft of this.
Dude, you can bring that bottle anywhere.
So you could definitely bring this bottle like when you're tubing the fucking river,
Oh, yeah.
and people would be like, "Damn, that's cool."
Are you going
But
to do a football scrimmage?
If you brought
Fuck
this,
that. That would be dangerous. You don't want to fuck that bottle up. That's one you want to go ahead and put up on the shelf next to your fucking barbecue trophy.
but if you brought this to a fantasy draft,
Oh, you'd
it's
be killing it.
fucking 10. Because that's where we're going next, right? It's what is this for? This is for going to the fantasy draft.
Yeah, speaking of, as the commissioner, it's now a requirement that you fill that up with a different whiskey and bring it to the fantasy draft from now
It's just got E-dub in it from now on.
on. You know how good that'll look out on the table with the trophy and
That's
the
your new
plaque and all the
decanter.
shit?
That's your new decanter.
It might be the nicest glass I got in the house.
Yeah, probably.
It's real nice.
All right, that was cool. Props. All right, we got one more. We got one more topic. What are we going to talk about? Portugal wine flood.
Sure.
So there apparently.
How much do you drink? I mean, you already said the fucking topic. Dive right into the meat of it.
All right, so there's a
How
town
much
in
of the
Portugal
flood do you drink?
flooded with wine. Flooded with wine. Now, it sounds cool in theory. I don't really drink red wine that much.
Was Jesus
Oh,
involved?
it's so good.
Damn, he just turned the water into wine. Why couldn't he turn it into beer or whiskey?
They
Come
got
on.
hit by a tidal wave, and Jesus is like, "Bitch, it's wine."
Got you.
Even vodka. Like, just
This
make
is
it,
a this is a
make it
good
hit
thing.
hard.
No,
you know?
vodka would be a fucking shit
That
show.
would be terrible.
If your neighborhood got flooded with vodka, that would be a fucking shit show.
It'd be a shit show if it was whiskey,
That'd
too.
be terrible.
All the woo girls would last for like
Yeah, but
4
I would
hours.
like
and
it.
then
Yeah,
they'd be
but-
too drunk to
What
party.
if it got flooded with like White Claw?
But wine's cool. Wine's cool. It's just gonna stain everything.
Oh yeah, everything's
True.
ruined. You just have to
At least
commit.
with vodka, it wouldn't stain. It would evaporate quick. Probably wouldn't even leave
If
watermarks
it
and
burns
shit.
your eyes.
Everybody would be like bacterial and fucking viral.
No, you would. Yeah, yeah. It would be the cleanest society,
I can't breathe.
the cleanest town ever known.
You need a lot of Red Bull for that.
Flooded by
vodka.
potato vodka.
What if it was like just
We need a Red Bull tsunami to come
Yeah.
fucking
to even it out.
hit this fucking vodka hurricane.
Red Bull, we need all your planes and all of your resources.
Dude, vodka rain. Could you imagine if there's a hurricane
Bro,
of vodka?
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Prince
it.
song,
Hey, I'm
right?
gonna go ahead and say it, dude. Red Bull is getting
Florida.
it's getting cheap. It's getting cheap. They're falling off. There's all these other companies coming out with energy drinks that taste like fucking cherry slushes and shit, and it's way better. And they're not drinking Red Bull no more. I saw an ad the other day that was like 4 Red Bulls for $6, and I was like, whoa.
Is Red Bull gross? Like I've had Red Bull, but I'm like, I don't know. Red Bull tastes like any other energy.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Okay, so maybe they're not getting the market share that they were before,
Not even close.
but I don't think that they're like folding the game either. I think they got like a lot of shit.
But that's what
unlocked
I'm saying. They got to step it up. They got to step it up.
in
That's
their
where they're at.
in their energy drink. But I think they took over fucking like
Extreme sports.
everything.
They pretty much have a monopoly on
I actually
guys
watched
jumping
those
out
games.
of
They have, like,
fucking
airplanes
space
and shit, dude.
balloons
Yeah.
to the earth. They've got it locked down.
Yeah,
Dude, and fucking stupid drunk people trying to fly fucking pallets off of the end of docks.
yeah. Flea Dog.
And
And stupid
Crazy
people
talented
flying
pilots
planes.
flying planes.
Yeah, that went wrong recently, but yeah,
Dude, the Red Bull channel is so fucking cool.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's so cool.
yeah. I mean, they reinvested well into a different market that is revenue generating also. So, I mean, they have that going for them. But while they did that, they slept on the energy drink market.
What do
which
they
is-
need to do
Which
to-
is their core. They need to step it up. They need to come out
They do have like more flavors available at gas stations.
better flavors.
Oh,
They
I-
need to make that shit taste like fucking fruit punch.
Have you had the June berry? That's good this
I don't
year.
fucks with any energy drinks. Complete. I just word around the campfire. What I see is people buying different and not buying Red Bull. And what I see is Red Bull fucking advertising cheaper than they've ever been, which is kind of crazy when they should be the
Number one.
exactly.
But I think their problem has always been their pricing. It's like I could buy a Red Bull, which is like 2 ounces, or I could buy a Monster for the same
But this
price.
is America. If you have the right fucking logo
Yeah, but
on
that's-
the front of it, the motherfuckers will pay the price.
Right.
Like,
And MT, that's why I don't buy Monsters, is because I don't need a fucking gallon of energy drink. You know what I mean? Like, it's too much. If I'm buying an energy drink, now I'm going with like Celsius. But that's to your point, Chris.
Oh,
like,
don't give me that shit, dude. You were drinking fucking straight raw fucking drugs for like a while.
Bang?
Yeah.
The bangs? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that
shit's
stuff's
hardcore.
so good, dude.
I love Bang. Bang's
That
Cheap,
stuff
and
works,
it'll
bro.
fuck you up.
Dude, that shit fucking works, dude.
Bro, the primes are right there now too. The prime energy, not the prime hydrations, are actually better for you than Gatorade. Even the Gatorade
I don't believe any
Zero.
of that shit. The Gatorade's not good for you.
Dude, you just
None of
drink
shit's
fucking that
good for
vitamin
you.
D milk,
Even the
motherfucker.
Gatorade Zero.
Have
the-
you ever
the
taken a
prime
drug and been
hydrations.
like, "Oh, this is good for me"? No, come on.
Yeah, I have. They're tricky like that.
Yeah, actually, almost every time I've taken drugs, I've been like, "This is awesome. I should do this more often."
I should do this every day.
Yeah, I should do more right now.
And then like much later, you're like, well, no, you can't do that every day. That's bad.
well, if I could, and I
Dude,
would,
bangs were
but
drugs. Bangs were straight drugs.
Yeah,
They work way better than like Red Bulls and Monsters.
I'm just saying, Red Bull has to
Prime.
step it up. Like somehow these other companies are figuring out how to do the same thing without like
Except
put
for
it-
Bang.
putting more bad shit other than like fucking 15,000 fucking whatever of caffeine
If-
into it.
If Red Bull is UFC, Bang is Pride. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones that are like, let's give these guys fucking steroids and get a real fucking freak show happening. That's Bang.
I think Bang is like old school gladiators. They're just fighting. to
Yeah,
get gas.
dude.
yeah. Dude, Pride might be like
Dude, Bang isn't like, you know what? This is super good for you.
Pride might
They're
be like
this is fucking bad for you.
Pride might be like Celsius, dude. But that's what everybody's buying right now. Like it just is. That's
Have y'all
what-
had
that's
the
what people are fucking buying.
C4, the crazy niacin in it, and it starts making you itch, so you start working out, like workout energy? It's like,
dude.
Bro,
No, but I had
I've had some pre-workout that's fucked up.
I've had Redline, and I'm not talking the beverage, because Redline the beverage was also, I think, pretty fucked up. But I had Redline pills, and I remember taking.
Sounds
Did you
fucked up.
snort them, dude?
Yeah.
I remember.
Shoot them up, dude.
I remember eating a couple of the Redline pills and being like, "Wow, this is like being on Bang.
Damn,
This is
dude.
fucking crazy."
Where'd you get them, bro?
Yeah.
You bought them with Bitcoin.
Do they have them at
Yeah.
gas stations?
They used to make these these little, like, they were like the 5-hour energy shots, but they were pre-workout, and it was called like No Explode, I think is what it was called.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah,
Bro, and those little fucking things, I drank one of those and was like, oh shit, this is like doing speed.
Dude, 5-hour energies.
Makes your face tingle.
Yeah.
I took like 3 of those in 40 hours, and I didn't go
3 days.
for like 60 hours.
This is meth. What are you giving us?
I remember,
Yeah, that was my initial reaction. I was like, oh shit, it's
What'd
fucking
you say?
liquid
You
meth.
took
bro.
5 what?
I took like 3 of those 5-hour energies.
Oh, damn.
I was driving from here to Utah, dude. And I like remember I
Bro,
left.
you
I left
probably
here in the morning.
drove here and there and then back here and then back before you even
It's a-
realized what happened.
It was a 24-hour drive to where I was going, and I just did it straight through on fucking
You
energy.
stopped and took the car apart and put it back together.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, for real. Fucking like read 20 books and shit. Like, yeah. Learned like 8 new languages and 14 instruments, and then kept driving.
Never found that seatbelt housing though.
But I got there and I didn't sleep. I got there in the morning and I was like, I'm wide awake, and I didn't go to bed till that night.
He was looking for the missing the missing 24-hour energy. Right, it was under the
It's
seat.
there somewhere.
Yeah.
But then he realized, oh shit, I drank it,
Dude.
and so he put the car back together.
Yeah.
Continued on to Utah.
Because I bought 4 and I couldn't find that 4 one. Turned out I drank it, dude.
Yeah. Yep. And to this day, the car is missing that one piece.
Yeah, dude, because I got pissed off and threw it in the highway when I was looking for it. And I was fucker. Ah.
I hate it when I can't find my phone, so I throw my phone.
Hey, have you guys noticed your phones get heavier with
Dude, what's fucked up is when you're talking to somebody and you're walking them through the whole thing. You're like, I'm trying to. They're like, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm going to come over, whatever the fuck. And they're like, yeah, what about this and this and this? And you're like, I can't find my fucking phone. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I can't. God damn it. I can't find my fucking phone. And you're like literally fucking talking to somebody.
Yeah, that's Have you? All right, how about this? Have you ever been driving in your car and then you get out and realize you don't have your car key? And this is a new thing.
yeah, no, that's where I was gonna go. Okay, so
Your car's not supposed to do that.
I've had this happen
No,
recently.
it'll start.
Bro,
But then you're like, if I don't find my key, like, what if I left my keys at home and that's why my car started and I'm going to get here?
and turn it off and can't get it started again?
Yeah.
Fucked, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It'll let you drive the car without the keys in the car, which is fucked up because it's not supposed to do that. I know for a fact mine does.
I've done
'Cause
this.
one time my wife dropped me off here and I had my keys in my pocket and she drove home and then had to drive other places to like pick kids up for whatever activity. But the car wouldn't go anywhere once it got there and was turned off because she drove home without the keys.
No gas.
Yeah, ain't got no fucking keys.
So I've done this recently, and so I just recently got a new car. And luckily, my car is pretty good about like if it's outside of the perimeter of the door, like it won't turn on. But my wife's car also has the same shit, and I've definitely gotten in that bitch and driven somewhere, and then been like,
Oh shit.
"Huh."
That's so scary, dude.
There's not keys.
But more often than that, what happens to me is like I'll drive somewhere and be like, I don't know where the keys are,
the car starts.
but the car's starting, so they're in here somewhere.
Yep.
Dude,
I've been driving back from like Houston.
Bro.
Like, dude, if the keys are not here, I'm fucked.
That's definitely a new function of waking up like the day after, is like, well, where the fuck are the keys?
You look all over the hotel room. Like, you fucking sweep it down trying to find the fucking keys, and you don't find them. So you go to your car and you hit the button and it starts and you go, all right, bet. We're getting home. I don't know where they are, but they're fucking here.
Yeah. The problem is when your car's already started and then keeps the car keeps.
Yeah, my the car I bought recently, it like starts bitching at you. Like if you
Don't have the key or something.
like if you leave the car running and I get out to run to the gas station, I'm like, I'm gonna leave the car on because it's fucking 110 degrees out here. It'll like beep 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 beep. Wife's car didn't do that, so like I'll hop out with the keys.
She's fucked.
Yeah.
And then she drives to Dallas without you and the keys. And you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm still here. And you don't have keys anymore.
Babe, I'm going to FedEx you the keys.
Start new lives.
Yeah, I'll Uber you the keys.
Divorce. Fuck it.
You're in Dallas for now.
See if they'll make you a copy. There's gotta
It's
be a
bad. We
dealership.
can't recover. It's fucked.
Game over, man.
Yeah.
We had a good run. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
He's up in the support room. Like, I don't know. Bitch just forgot the keys.
And drove to Houston. She's really upset. I've got the keys right here.
Oh, yeah, it's
I can't do
Houston.
anything about it.
I feel real bad.
But, you know, this is her fault.
Yeah.
I should remember the fucking her car doesn't beep when you take the key out. Fucking car.
All right, guys, Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. It's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account for the starting to just $1 a month at whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. You can help support the show no matter how you choose to listen. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Public, Pandora, Audio, everywhere, so look us up. And there's live and social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Most importantly, if you made it this far in the show, you're a bad motherfucker. Go to our website, Whiskey and Whiskers Podcast, and click the bad motherfucker. There's a bad motherfucker. Your donations keep the show going. While it's keeping that fire, keeping it. Whiskey and Whiskers Podcast.com. Donate to our Patreon. It says every Monday, content